Back in February, 14-year-old Needham resident Brad Hammermesh had what seemed like a fairly common school vacation plan for a New England student. He was going on a family ski trip. However, Brad suffered a serious accident while skiing in Colorado, which led to a lengthy hospital stay in order to recover. After about 2 months of hospital stays in Denver and Boston, Hammermesh finally returned home to Needham on April 15th. The following day, Thursday, April 16th, family and friends in the Needham community, including the Needham High School basketball program, teamed up to throw a rolling welcome home parade. Sports producer Chris Dugan talked with Brad's parents to learn more about his recovery and the meaning of the parade.
Brad was in a ski accident in February, over February break, in Colorado, and he was airlifted from the ski mountain in Keystone, Colorado, to Denver to Children's Hospital there. And he spent 3 weeks there. He had brain injury and physical injuries. He had a bunch of broken bones. He had a laceration in his lung. And so our goal was to get him back to Boston and as soon as possible, but he wasn't cleared for 3 weeks to fly. When he was finally cleared, we took a medical flight back and went to straight to Spalding. And then amidst all of the COVID-19 craziness, they had new restrictions. And so 3 weeks ago, they said that only one parent could be with the patient and that they had to live there. So I spent the last 3 weeks living in the same room as Brad.
You know, after the ski accident, he was breathing but non-responsive. And the first couple of days at Children's Hospital in Denver were really scary because we had no idea, and none of the physicians, none of the neurologists or neurosurgeons could really predict what would happen. And everyone was hopeful he'd have a great recovery because he's young and healthy and strong and everything. But it's been remarkable to see the progress that he's made, both physically and cognitively. And he's now able to be home, independent with the word they use is chaperoning. So someone in the house kind of keeps an eye on him, make sure he doesn't lose his balance. But I think, Chris, I think if you were to talk to Brad, having never met him before, you probably wouldn't be able to tell that there had been an accident or a brain injury. He still has a lot of work to do. He is still recovering. I think we're all still expecting continued improvement, but he's come so far to the point that he can be at home independently, walking up and down stairs and, kind of doing, normal 14-year-old activities again. It's just amazing given where we were 8 weeks ago.
I don't know about all, but the outpatient center that we chose is not open during this for physical visits because of the virus. So we are starting telemedicine tomorrow, and his therapies will be all through whatever sort of Zoom or Skype or whatever they have. So it'll definitely be challenging. Things like speech, where you can sort of do more, tutoring-like style therapies over Skype more easily than, say, PT. So Josh and I will be taking a more hands-on role in his physical therapy and his occupational therapy. The entire police force signed a card and hat for him. School has been absolutely unbelievable. Friends and family, it's really made us both speechless about the people who've reached out and who have prayed for him and sent cards and texts and emails and Grubhub gift cards, and it's just been really quite unbelievable.
It's been part of his motivation, and I think connectivity to his world, and it's been really rewarding to see him reconnect with his friends over FaceTime and family members. So as Jeff said, it's just been such a supportive, both immediate family, immediate circle of friends, but then broader community outpouring. And I think it's both, he's a great kid. People really like and love Brad. And we're also in a time in society with all the isolation that I think people want something to celebrate.